you got to know your audience. And when we talk about knowing the audience, we're not talking about just like the age and the household income. We're talking about like, what type of skis do they buy? Why do they buy those skis? What gloves do they wear? What's their favorite brand of coat they're going to buy? When they drink something hot, is it hot chocolate or is it hot tea? Like, or is it, liquor? Like, understanding the consumption habits of your audience helps you identify the direct, most precise and accurate brands you should be approaching first. But then there's two more quick things you got to have. You got to understand.
Before we get into this, because I want to talk. So this is the difference, and I've heard you talk about this before, Mario, is the demographics versus the psychographics. Okay. So what you're saying, if I'm hearing you correctly, is, focus more on the psychographic, like what type of glove your viewer or your fans, but how can we even find that out? That seems like a difficult thing to quantify. Like, it's hard for me to determine what type of microphone podcasters are using. How can we figure that out? Yeah, this is great. Ask. And ask in multiple ways. You can do it the formal way, which is what I do. I do it more formally, where I survey my audience 4 times a year. So I will go to Google, free survey. You can use SurveyMonkey and all these other things that you want to type form if you want to spend money, but I just use free. So I'll just type up the survey, asking the specific questions of the answers that I'm looking for. So I'm understanding that I'm trying to find out what products and services the people that are following me, what are they consuming and why? What helps them be a better, in my case, what's going to help them be a better creator, or what's going to help them be a more profitable entrepreneur? So I need to know those services. So it might be like Wix for their website. It might be like Easy Webinar for their webinars. It might be, unlimited Wi-Fi, and like they have to have mobile hotspots with them, so they don't have to rely on somebody else's Wi-Fi, so they can always be connected. Like, so that's a different device. Like, so I'm asking questions to try to find out what my audience is consuming and what they actually need. If they aren't buying it, what do they intend to buy is also very, very important. So I'll even ask things like, when do you intend to travel? Do you have travel plans in the next 12 months? The reason why I would ask something like that is because if my audience comes back that over 80% of them plan to travel, that helps me focus in on the types of brands that I could actually go after. Every brand that serves a travel or serves someone that's traveling, whether it's luggage, earphones, whatever, I would be going after those brands, because I could say 80% of my community, although my stuff is about entrepreneurship, 80% of them are planning travel in the next 12 months. Yeah.
So you can build these bridges and these connections by really uncovering the data from your audience by doing surveys, or you can even go easy. You could just do an Instagram poll and like just drop it in your stories and just see like how people respond to certain questions. But you got to talk to your people. So whether you're capturing them in IG or in an email newsletter or in a text club, you got to talk to your people and really ask them these types of questions to try to get that insight. And what you're doing is you're really trying to do it in a way that identifies trends of who your audience is and what products and services can best help and serve them.